Okay, Roland, here's an update. Let me start up here in the corner, show you what I did. So, this is what's left up here right now. I went and got these things here to see if tighten them, and that didn't work, and I'll show you why. So, I took this off. What's going to happen here is I've got the water dripping into this pan, and I drilled a little hole right here, and it's going to drop down into the bucket once I move it back over. And it's the same thing with this one. So anything in this pipe, which shouldn't have much because this is the downhill side, and just as a note, there's not enough drop in this thing, I don't think, to drain properly. On this side, this comes from the kitchen, you know, up above the kitchen, etc. This is bathroom and stuff. And then right here is the clean out. Right here is the clean out inside the cabinet, so it comes here. It doesn't go past that wall. So this more than likely comes from the bathroom outside of Diane's room, down through here. This, for some reason, is still dripping, man. I checked all the toilets to see if they were going. But anyway, I've captured the water here, and it'll come out. I don't know if you can see the little hole right there. And I put a little hole in this one, too. So, if there's sufficient light, which I don't think there is, these things are so rusted inside. So I went over and I said, I'm going to just tie these two lines in so any water would just drain out. And when I pulled off this end, I'll show you what happened. And then this end kind of cracked. And this goes all the way down there, as you can see, to dump in, and everything dumps in there. So let me get down from the table. I got all the stuff off the table in the van. Now here's the pipes. Here is the bottom of that down pipe, and when I started peeling stuff back, you can see it's just the bottom is corroded out. And it's the same thing with this piece that hooked on it like this, and look at it. And then over here the bottom is all cracked. So this stuff was all, it all needs to be replaced. You can't get, I don't know where you can get the this iron pipe or whatever they use. Shit, this is from the 70s, so don't know. But what I've seen them do, because I've seen them do a lot. We watch some homesteading channels and replumbing stuff. But we're gonna have to pick up the ABS from here. This is 3-inch ABS, and just replace this entire line down over to that corner. I can do this, it's not that difficult. I just didn't have all the tools on me to do it today, or the materials. So right here, I'm hoping I can join in. I'm gonna have to be really careful removing this pipe from in there and make sure I don't crack that. We seem to be a little better down at this end. You don't see any water stains on top of the cabinet. So that'll have to come out regardless, because of the way that the ABS connects. Those aren't compatible. I spent time at Home Depot. But up here, as you probably saw before, you can see how wet it is. And it stops about here. So ABS is going to be pretty simple to run. I'm getting a little drip here, but I don't want to tighten it anymore. So what I'm probably going to have to do is clean this really well and put this on. So I'm hoping not to have to mess with this piece. I don't want to have to do that. I cleaned it out. I don't think it's... I don't think water sat up there too much. I think a lot of it sat right here because it doesn't have enough drop. This should probably have dropped, 3 or 4 inches. I don't know if that got lifted up when they put the cabinets in, but Well, look, you know, but I think that's what caused it, or just water sitting in it, because there's still a lot of water just sitting in the pipes. But I'm capturing the drip here and here. We don't have any problems going over there. This is right there. Like I said, this will bring the water out and dump it here and keep it off of the shelves. And this is 14 feet long here from the cabinet to the wall. And I'm just saying that on here so when I buy the ABS pipe, I remember the length. So just an update so you can see, again, you can see what happened. This is not unusual. I repaired something like this years ago at my parents' house. Actually under the kitchen sink underneath, but I wrapped it. There was some fiberglass stuff you could wrap it with and heat it. Where Steve and I worked, we had all sorts of materials, but that had to crawl through. So I think this is from, you know, it could be two things. We're near the ocean, and I just don't think that drop was good enough. So we'll see, man. Bye.